When Doug clipped a cyclist while driving his car, he feared the worst. The cyclist, Kevin, fell off his bike and hit the road hard. Now Kev and Doug are mates because that accident saved Kevin's life.
I guess if I had to summarise my life, it would be a life of dodging bullets.
I thought I was in a science fiction movie where someone had been picked up by aliens and dropped on the bonnet of the car.
Kevin Maguire rides 40 kilometres around Sydney's northern beaches every day. The 69-year-old has a camera on his helmet, which he says helps to keep cars a safe distance from him. His helmet cam captured the very moment Kev's life would be saved in the most ironic way.
One moment you're driving down the road, and the next moment, boom! Out of nowhere, a body goes across the side of the car, across the bonnet, onto the road in front of you.
Doug Cohen was driving the car that hit Kevin.
I just went, oh my God, the sound, the thud and the sound, I think will always be with me.
Doug says he hit the brakes to pull over and call a real estate agent about an open home. At the exact same time, Kevin attempts to overtake Doug on his bike. Kev is hurt, but conscious, having face planted and skidded along the roadway.
Play still, darling. Play still. Play still. Sorry so much, Doug. He just didn't see me. Just breathe.
Doug quickly calls 000.
Ambulance. Are you all right?
No, just sit here for a second.
I've got a cyclist down. He's got some superficial injuries, bloody nose, and a cheek.
Little does Kevin know his injuries are far from superficial.
I didn't feel too bad. I thought, I'll get back on the bike and finish the ride home. And then ambulance turned up and they said, no, I think you better come with us. So.
And lucky they did, Kev.
Yeah.
If the shock of the accident wasn't enough, there was a bigger shock to come for Kevin. The injuries he was suffering from coming off his bike would become the least of his problems.
When they started to do the skin graft, they discovered that there was an irregularity with Kevin's heart rate, and they had to suspend the process and bring in a specialist.
A valve in Kevin's heart was blocked. Doctors told him he was a ticking time bomb.
It's not letting blood through. And they said, if we leave it like that, you will die. So.
Kev needed 5 hours of open heart surgery to unclog his heart.
When you're lying there, what are you thinking?
The cardiac team was putting me under for the skin graft. I was more concerned then, looking up saying, well, this might be the end.
After almost 50 years of driving, it was Doug's first crash on the road.
Actually, I was quite upset. It's really hard. Sorry.
He says he will never forget the phone call from Kevin's wife.
She said that I'd saved Kevin's life, which was... Sorry.
You did save his life.
She said that I'd saved Kevin's life because of the accident. I hate these emotional things on TV, and here I am, I'm friggin' one of them. Thanks, Kevin.
A driver and a survivor. Strangers who now call themselves mates.
Oh, Kevin, it's good to see you. You're looking well. It was a close call. Good to see you. Good things can come out of bad situations, which is amazing.
I just called and said, Doug, sorry to spoil your morning like that. I mean, you've got 6 litres. This is only 5.
These two retirees have a lot in common. Their muscle cars are just the start.
Yep.
I'm sensing a bit of a bromance here.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a kindred spirit there because we've both got Jack Russells and both got sports cars and they're both convertibles and we've both had heart surgery.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. We
Good health,
agreed
Kevin.
we'd have lunch together. I was a little bit concerned because I thought, if Kevin's really upset, this could be the last lunch I go to. But it turns out he's not an axe murderer or anything like that, so that's good.
Kev says the crash has also taught him not to ignore your health.
There was probably 5 or 6 events where I just ran out of breath and had to stop and sit on the side of the road for a while. So I just thought it's a 69-year-old getting old. In the background, unbeknown to me, things were happening that were life-threatening. And
It looks like you've had a heavy night.
What have you taken away from this whole experience?
I wouldn't advocate running over pedestrians to make new friends, but being sensitive to other people as well. It doesn't hurt to make a phone call and see how someone's going.
Kev might need a new helmet, but his bike has been fixed. And when doctors give him the okay, he'll get back on and keep riding.
Do you feel lucky, Kev?
oh yeah, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Just enjoy life while you've got it. It's easily snuffed out. You don't get much warning. You don't get any warning.
Souths.